It was years of hard work. After all the ups and downs, all roads pointed to the one location I'd always dreamed of, the main event of WrestleMania. My victories over Drew and Seth had shown that I was still at the top of my game. After I eliminated both Roman and Rollins at the 2025 Royal Rumble, I soon found myself tossed over and thrown to the floor. And that allowed Rollins to release all his frustrations, taking Roman out with a stomp, attacking me and punctuating the whole mess with another stomp on Roman. So when Heyman announced that the three of us would meet in the main event on the first night of WrestleMania 41, that's when I struck. I used my earned favor from Survivor Series to request Heyman be in my corner that night. This infuriated Roman Reigns, who would not listen to reason, insistent that Heyman had turned his back on his tribal chief. And in all the madness, Roman and I both lost sight. We never thought that night would end the way it did.
Oh, no!
Heyman betraying both of us.
Oh, my God! What the hell did we just witness?
I can't think of a better candidate for slingshot tech to address. It took my whole career to get to that main event. So let's go back to WrestleMania 41 and get me the win that I was well on my way to earning. Let's destroy the architect's plans. Let's show the Oracle that he doesn't see all. And let's force Roman Reigns to acknowledge us.
Here comes Seth freaking Rollins,
the visionary and the revolutionary of WWE.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing at 225 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins!
Ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk is in the main event of WrestleMania. It has to be a surreal moment for CM Punk. Each of these three men believe they are the only one who can walk out of here victorious. Roman Reigns to prove his dominance, Seth Rollins to prove his superiority, and CM Punk to prove he's still the best in the world. Punk has claimed that for him this is just business. Taking Reigns and Rollins out at WrestleMania will get them out of his way so he can accomplish the things he returned to WWE to do, to win titles.
But Reigns and Rollins on
with the cover, he's going for it. And there's a kick out at one.
Not even making it past the 2 count. Still a ways to go here.
It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents in CM Punk's corner tonight, though. The question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of the men who brought him to the dance in WWE. A bond that goes way back, he and CM Punk.
Does having Paul Heyman back in his corner even the scales here for CM Punk? Does having the wise man strategies and support give him an edge over Rollins and Reigns?
Sure, if you trust Paul Heyman to have your best interests in mind, then yes, he is a huge asset in this kind of match. But remember, Heyman is doing this as a favor for Punk, As far as we know, his allegiance still lies with Reigns.
CM Punk, who burst out of the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW, run by Paul Heyman, when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory and become Heyman's best friend.
Punk made being a Paul Heyman guy a cool thing to be. Everyone has profited from their association with the Wise Man.
And you could argue that the greatest benefactor was the 1,316-day reign of the Tribal Chief.
But look at everything Roman did for Paul Heyman and Paul Heyman's career.
From the top!
Oh, a malfunction at the junction.
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
Has retrieved the kendo stick, and I can already feel the future welts forming. God, Lord, brutally swept.
Down around to the schoolboy, shoulders are down.
Shoulders up, turns the tables, shoulders down. Stops the count before it, too.
Battling out, he's not letting himself get put away just yet.
And Roman and Seth, two former allies, make a lot of sense for them to team up with CM Punk tonight.
I think it's way too late to strike that deal, Michael Cole. 10 years of animosity will eliminate all signs of trust between the two former Shield mates.
Remember, in many ways, the obsession by Reigns for Rollins last year cost Reigns the championship in the record reign.
And Punk would be quite happy if that obsession continues. It's clearly personal for Roman and Seth, but for Punk, tonight's just about business.
Driven down. Can he do it?
Stopping the ref's count there.
Just snapped back to the ground there.
Oh, he cuts it off. And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years, while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Seth has a lot of animosity to take out. Now down, into the cover. And he manages to kick out at one.
And still managing to kick out at only one. And Roman, for the first time in a long time, having no one in his corner. Gotta wonder if that is affecting him.
Escapes and a chop block takes him down.
Reciprocate.
Ooh, down low and down he goes. That showed a complete lack of respect for your competition and for our sport.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Off the welts already forming from that kendo shot. Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this.
Making a hasty retreat to the outside. Some may consider this an act of cowardice, but I personally think it's strategic thinking.
And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some selfless act by Punk, and both Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins know that.
Well, Punk is claiming that he was the man to bring them both into the business.
Roman, fair by Reigns. Will Reigns close this out?
2 count. He's still in this fight.
As long as his heart is still beating and there's still breath in his lungs, Seth Rollins. Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, GTS connects. Roman in big-time jeopardy. Seth turns that away.
He'll make his way to the ring.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Elbow! And now Reigns is starting to look like a man who realizes he is a tribal chief with no followers to come to his aid. The arm absorbing the damage. Seth Rollins
With a Falcon Arrow.
hit on CM Punk. And the count stopped short of 2.
Not even a 2 count, just found a way to power out of that pin attempt.
And he only stays down for a 1 count.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How is he still going like this?
And Punk finding himself on the wrong side of another exchange. Been coming to Punk from all angles tonight.
And it looks like, yeah, he's donning the crimson mask after that move.
Reigns is becoming a bloody mess in
What impact!
Oh! This has been a...
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep. Will that sum this up for Punk?
Oh, what an axe handle. Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh.
Oh! No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps, of a generation.
It's about ego and animosity. It's about 12 years ago when 3 men made their way down the stairs to remake this company in their image, and the man that opened the back...
Charging himself up and going in for the kill with that stomp.
CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
Taking advantage of the opportunity. What, only 2?
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
And Rollins not handling this well. That was it, for all we knew, but it wasn't.
We knew this one was going to be good, but Reigns
Cover for the win.
1, 2.
No! He kicks out!
This is absolutely unreal. We might just be witnessing the very embodiment. Rollins perhaps going in for the kill. Stomp!
We've seen this win matches for Rollins.
Kicked away, defense.
CM Punk. Uh-oh. Reversal into the inverted DDT.
And that failed to hit the mark. And a quick schoolboy.
He stops the pin.
This isn't over yet.
Set up in the corner now.
Had an answer for Reigns.
What's it gonna take to end?
Uh-oh. Rollins is searching under the apron.
And now with the kendo stick in hand, he's ready to do some real damage.
Seth Rollins taking charge in a big way.
Seth is stifling the opposition now.
And listen to this place. It knew what was coming there.
He saw that one coming.
Ooh, merciless looking blow. Thunderous club comes down. Very effective. Rollins taking hold. Just tossed. She could airline miles for that.
And Seth, this one's for the match. Pin attempt broken up. What a counter by Rollins.
Forearm to the neck.
Mongolian chop.
Boom! What a shot. Wicked kick. Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda Vice.
Can the visionary...
Now, wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Now he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Punch to the face.
Opened up the floodgates. The blood is pouring out of him now.
What a shot. Straight root. He's got him down. Here we go. Kicks out.
After everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the reserve tanks at this point.
Trying for the double underarm hook.
Countered with a back body drop.
Countered into a jawbreaker.
What a match this has been. What a fight.
We always say that anything can happen in WWE, and this audience is seeing that firsthand.
Answer after answer for each other's offense here.
He's heading back to the ring.
Rollins now, opponent defenseless. Stop! That could be Punk's demise.
What a
gonna
hit on CM Punk.
Somehow they still manage to have enough energy for a relatively quick kick out. A show of disrespect from Reigns. Getting muscled up for a vertical suplex. Oh, nimbly landing behind and chop block. Who throws a kendo stick? Crazy.
And into the corner he goes. One step ahead there. Kick to the gut. Oh, what a right! Defiant counter to Reigns. Oh, here you go. Both arms hooked. Delivery.
Here's Seth's big chance. Punk's had enough. He's left. Slips out of the way. Punk, knee in the corner, follows it up with a short arm clothesline. Barbaric, clubbing, Roman. Spear! Spear! Is it enough to overcome Punk?
2.
What a win for Roman Reigns. His pure power game was more than Punk or Seth could handle.
Here is your winner,